The year was 2135. Earth was thriving in an era of unprecedented technological advancement. Humanity had not only unlocked the secrets of interstellar travel but had woven the stars into its everyday life. But amid the gleaming cities and bustling spaceports, few could predict that an uninvited arrival would soon shake the foundations of this intergalactic dream. Humanity's influence stretched to distant planets, each world a testament to its progress. Cities like Neo-Tokyo glittered under artificial night skies, where towering skyscrapers and floating platforms reflected centuries of human ingenuity and a society intertwined with cutting-edge technology. One quiet evening, as Neo-Tokyo buzzed with life, the unexpected happened. A strange signal flickered to life in Earth's deep space monitoring stations. At first, scientists dismissed it as a glitch. But then, the signal's complexity became undeniable. This was a message, an alien transmission hinting at imminent arrival. Transition. What followed next would change the course of human history forever. High above Earth, emerging from a rift in spacetime, a colossal starship cast its shadow upon the planet. This was no ordinary vessel. It was the Azura, flagship of the Amazonian Confederation, a powerful, all-female alien society known for its strength, intelligence, and formidable combat skills. Drawn by Earth's rapid technological advancements, the Amazonians had watched from afar. Now, they were ready to make contact. Standing on the Azura's bridge was Commander Lyra, a tall, regal Amazonian with cobalt-blue skin and piercing violet eyes. Her presence radiated authority, her calm gaze fixed upon Earth, a planet of infinite mystery and potential. With a sleek, armored suit designed for both diplomacy and combat, she was the embodiment of her people's readiness for any challenge. "Prepare the landing craft," she commanded, her voice echoing with confidence. "It's time we made contact." In a matter of minutes, Lyra and her elite team, each warrior chosen for their unmatched skills, boarded the sleek landing vessel. As they descended through Earth's atmosphere, Lyra's thoughts raced. The Amazonians had studied Earth for years, but human behavior was still an enigma. This mission was more than just a meeting, it was an opportunity to bridge two worlds. Their chosen landing site, a remote desert in Nevada, was secured by Earth's military forces, alerted to the arrival by satellite networks. The silver Amazonian craft touched down with a gentle hum, stirring the desert sands as a team of Earth's leaders and scientists, including Dr. Emily Carter, awaited their arrival. Dr. Carter, a renowned xenobiologist, stood poised at the forefront. Her eyes sparkled with both excitement and a professional calm as she extended her hand in a gesture of peace. "Welcome to Earth," she greeted, her voice steady. "We are honored by your visit." Commander Lyra nodded respectfully, accepting the handshake with a firm but gentle grip. "We come in peace, seeking to learn from your civilization and to share our knowledge," she replied, her voice both melodic and commanding. "But there is something we must understand about your people." Transition. Unbeknownst to both sides, their first encounter would be filled with both curiosity and tension. As the meeting progressed, the Amazonians observed subtle signs of human caution. Lyra sensed the guarded demeanor in their eyes, a mixture of awe and apprehension that hinted at complexities beyond her studies. She realized that this mission would be far more intricate than she anticipated. Back aboard the Azura, Lyra stood once again on the bridge, her gaze returning to Earth. "Earth is a world of contrasts," she mused, her thoughts heavy with the uncertainty ahead. "We must tread carefully." Her second-in-command, Zara, a fierce warrior known for her strength and wisdom, nodded in agreement. "We have much to learn from them, and they from us. This could be the start of a powerful alliance." With a hum of the ship's engines, the Azura resumed its silent vigil over Earth, waiting and watching as the new era unfolded. In the days that followed, humanity scrambled to adapt to the historic moment. The United Nations formed a special committee dedicated to managing relations with the Amazonian Confederation, while governments, scientists, and military leaders convened in emergency meetings to shape protocols for alien interactions. In the Nevada desert, the Amazonians established a base, a sleek, futuristic complex seamlessly integrated with the surrounding landscape. Equipped with advanced technologies, it served as both home and diplomatic center. Commander Lyra and her team immersed themselves in Earth's culture, fascinated by the intricacies of human society and the motivations that fueled their actions. One of their first visits was to a renowned research facility in Switzerland, home to the world's largest particle accelerator. There, they were welcomed by scientists eager to exchange knowledge. Dr. Carter led the delegation, explaining the experiments being conducted, while Amazonian scientists listened intently, occasionally asking probing questions that revealed their advanced grasp of physics. During a break, Dr. Carter and Commander Lyra found a quiet moment to talk. Dr. Carter remarked, "Your technology is astonishing. We've never seen anything like it. How did your civilization reach such heights?" Lyra's eyes sparkled with a mixture of pride and humility. "Our progress is born from millennia of devotion to knowledge and survival. In a galaxy fraught with danger, innovation became our greatest defense." Dr. Carter nodded thoughtfully. "Human advancements are often driven by necessity, too. But our history is marred by conflict. I'm curious, how does your society view war?" Lyra's face grew solemn. "We are a warrior people, but we do not fight without cause. True strength lies in wisdom and diplomacy. We prepare for war only to safeguard peace." Their conversation was interrupted by a commotion. Outside, protesters gathered, holding signs with messages of distrust and fear, like "Earth for humans" and "No to alien occupation." The Amazonians observed the demonstration with curiosity and concern. Dr. Carter sighed. "Not everyone welcomes your presence. For some, fear of the unknown breeds hostility." Lyra nodded slowly, her expression serious. "It is our duty to show them we mean no harm." Transition. But as the Amazonian delegation moved deeper into human society, the challenges continued to grow. As Earth entered a new era of unity with the Amazonians, humanity and their alien visitors began to truly see one another beyond first impressions. Underneath humanity's surface complexity, Lyra could sense a profound kindness and an almost boundless creativity, traits that seemed at odds with their turbulent history of conflict. Standing beside her, Zara nodded thoughtfully. "Their potential for growth is immense," she observed, "but they are as unpredictable as they are resilient. We must tread carefully." Lyra agreed, her mind racing with the possibilities and uncertainties of their alliance. "There is much we can learn from one another. But for now, we must focus on building trust and understanding." Hook, under the twinkling stars, the Amazonian delegation drifted into contemplation, each of them aware that they stood at the edge of history. Together, they had taken the first steps to bridge two worlds, but a long, uncertain journey lay ahead. In the months that followed, the Amazonians became a familiar presence on Earth. Their striking appearances and advanced technology could be seen from the bustling metropolises to the tranquil rural villages, with each Amazonian team focusing on a different aspect of human life. Commander Lyra and her core team maintained close ties with the United Nations, coordinating their activities and sharing insights. Fascinated by their interstellar visitors, humans eagerly showcased their accomplishments, creating a powerful exchange of knowledge and culture that would deepen the alliance. One bright morning, Lyra and her team arrived at a prestigious university in Paris, known for its humanities and social sciences. The grand lecture hall was packed with students and professors, all eager to hear from their alien visitors. Dr. Carter, who had become a liaison between Earth and the Amazonian Confederation, had arranged for Lyra to give a lecture on Amazonian society, followed by a discussion on humanity's cultural practices. Standing at the podium, Lyra's presence commanded the room. "We Amazonians have thrived through a balance of strength and wisdom," she began. "Our society values education, discipline, and mutual respect. We hold a belief that knowledge is the greatest weapon, and this philosophy has guided us through countless challenges." The audience listened, captivated by Lyra's powerful words. After her lecture, a panel discussion dove into various aspects of human culture, from literature and philosophy to social dynamics and ethics. The Amazonian delegation found themselves particularly intrigued by the diversity of human thought and the wide spectrum of perspectives. During the discussion, a student posed a question that had been on everyone's mind. "Commander Lyra, how do you view our history of conflict? How does it compare to your own experiences?" Lyra paused thoughtfully. "Conflict is not unique to humanity," she replied. "We too have faced wars and internal strife. But what strikes me about humans is your capacity for reflection and change. You possess a remarkable ability to learn from your past and strive for a better future. This is a strength that should never be underestimated." As the discussion wrapped up, Lyra and her team left the university with a renewed respect for the complexities of human culture. Later, in a quiet meeting room within the United Nations headquarters, she and Dr. Carter explored these thoughts in greater depth. "Your history is filled with wars," Lyra noted, her tone serious. "Yet, Your people aspire toward peace and cooperation. Why this contradiction? Dr. Carter sighed, her expression somber. Humans are complicated. While our past is scarred by wars, many of us genuinely seek peace. We've learned that war brings nothing but suffering, and most people prefer to avoid conflict unless it's absolutely necessary. Lyra nodded, her expression thoughtful. In our culture, strength in combat is revered, but wisdom and diplomacy hold equal value. Perhaps together, we can help one another find a balance. Transition. Their conversation underscored the differences and unexpected similarities between their peoples, adding depth to the alliance. In New York City, the Amazonian delegation visited a major hospital, witnessing the unwavering dedication of healthcare workers as they cared for their patients. Lyra was particularly moved by the stories of resilience and hope she encountered there, from young children bravely fighting illnesses to doctors who tirelessly worked to save lives. She spoke with Dr. Laura Jenkins, the hospital's chief of surgery, and expressed her admiration. "Your commitment to saving lives is admirable," Lyra said. "In our society, the preservation of life is equally important. We see healing and combat as two sides of the same coin, each requiring both strength and skill." Dr. Jenkins nodded, her eyes reflecting years of hard-won experience. "Medicine is our way of fighting against the odds, of giving people a chance at a better life. It's heartening to know that your people share a similar philosophy." As they continued through the hospital, Lyra noticed a mural depicting scenes of hope and healing, a vibrant mosaic capturing the spirit of resilience. "Art is a powerful expression," she observed. "It speaks to the soul and transcends language." Dr. Jenkins smiled. "Art heals and inspires. It reflects our humanity." Their next stop took them to a peacekeeping training center in Geneva, where they observed how humans prepared for diplomatic missions and conflict resolution. The center emphasized nonviolent solutions, negotiation, and cultural sensitivity, principles that resonated with Amazonian beliefs in wisdom and diplomacy. During a break, Lyra and Zara discussed their observations. "Humans have a remarkable capacity for diplomacy," Zara noted. "Their efforts to resolve conflicts peacefully are inspiring." Lyra agreed. "There is much we can learn from their methods. Combined with our own combat skills, this approach could create a powerful strategy for maintaining peace." At a global summit on climate change in Rio de Janeiro, the Amazonians witnessed the efforts of humans to combat environmental degradation. The passion of the activists and scientists at the summit reminded the Amazonians of their own efforts to preserve their homeworld. Speaking with Miguel Alvarez, an environmental scientist, Lyra expressed her respect for humanity's commitment to their planet. "Our planet is at a tipping point," Miguel explained. "But we believe that with innovation and cooperation, we can overcome these challenges." Lyra nodded, deeply moved. "Your dedication is commendable. We, too, have faced environmental crises and learned the importance of balance and sustainability. Together, we can share our knowledge and find solutions." Transition. Back at their Nevada base, Lyra and her team reflected on these experiences, inspired and humbled by humanity's strengths and struggles. Sitting under the stars, Lyra mused aloud. "Humans are indeed a paradox. They possess the capacity for immense violence, yet their kindness and creativity are just as profound." Zara nodded, echoing her sentiment. "Their potential for growth is immense, but they are unpredictable. We must approach this alliance carefully." Lyra agreed, her voice filled with resolve. "Yes, we must continue to observe, to engage, and, above all, to build trust. Only then can we truly bridge the gap between our worlds." As the stars shimmered overhead, the Amazonian delegation settled in for the night, their minds filled with visions of the future. They had taken significant steps toward unity, but the journey ahead was still long and uncertain. Their success lay in patience, diplomacy, and the shared belief that together, they could forge a better future for both civilizations. Months turned into a year, and the bond between humans and Amazonians grew stronger with each passing day. Their shared experiences and mutual respect had laid a solid foundation for a promising alliance, one that ignited a new sense of hope across both civilizations. The Amazonian delegation had become a familiar sight on Earth. Their wisdom and advanced technology inspired a sense of cooperation that reached every corner of the planet. The time had finally come for a grand ceremony to officially declare the alliance between Earth and the Amazonian Confederation. This historic event was set in Neo-Tokyo, a city that embodied human progress and resilience. As the sun set over the city's stunning skyline, casting a warm golden glow. Dignitaries and representatives from around the world arrived at the venue, their anticipation filling the air with an electric buzz. Hook, this wasn't just a ceremony, it was the dawn of a new era, an alliance that would change the future of both worlds forever. The amphitheater, massive and open, overlooked Neo-Tokyo's dazzling cityscape, with large screens broadcasting the event live to millions worldwide. Standing side by side, Commander Lyra and Dr. Emily Carter prepared to address the crowd. Lyra, in ceremonial Amazonian armor that gleamed under the lights, radiated confidence and grace, while Dr. Carter, dressed in an elegant gown, looked out at the sea of faces, her eyes reflecting the importance of the occasion. As the audience settled, a hush fell over the amphitheater. The United Nations Secretary-General took the stage first, welcoming the attendees and emphasizing the significance of the alliance. Today, we celebrate not just a partnership, he announced, but the dawn of a new era, an era of understanding, cooperation, and shared dreams. He then introduced Commander Lyra, who stepped forward to address the audience. People of Earth, she began, her voice steady, strong, and warm. We Amazonians have traveled across the stars seeking allies who share our values of wisdom, strength, and peace. Here, on your planet, we have come to admire humanity's resilience and boundless creativity. She paused, allowing her words to sink in. Despite your history of conflict, your desire for peace and progress shines brightly. Our alliance is built on mutual respect, and together, we will face any challenge. We will share our knowledge and technology, and in return, we will learn from your culture and history. Together, we will forge a path toward a brighter future. The crowd erupted into applause, their cheers filling the amphitheater. Dr. Carter took the stage next, her voice filled with emotion. This alliance is a testament to what we can accomplish when we look beyond our differences and embrace our common humanity. The Amazonians have shown us that there is strength in unity and that peace is a goal worth pursuing. Together, we will tackle the challenges of our world and the galaxy beyond, not as separate species, but as partners. Transition. On the screens, images from their journey together were displayed. Amazonian warriors training alongside human soldiers, scientists from both worlds working on groundbreaking research, and moments of cultural exchange that bridged their two worlds. The ceremony continued with speeches from other dignitaries, each one highlighting the potential of this unprecedented alliance. Then came the signing of the Alliance Charter, a document outlining the principles and goals of their partnership. Commander Lyra and the Secretary-General signed their names, each stroke of the pen symbolizing the official commitment of their civilizations to one another. With the formalities complete, the night transformed into a celebration. The sky was illuminated with a spectacular display of lights and colors, a symbolic tribute to the unity and hope embodied by the new alliance. Music filled the air, and people from all walks of life mingled, their conversations buzzing with excitement and optimism for the future. Commander Lyra and Dr. Carter stood together, watching the festivities unfold. Lyra's tone was reflective as she said, "We've come a long way." Dr. Carter nodded, her gaze warm. "Indeed. And this is just the beginning. There's so much more to learn and accomplish together." As the celebration continued, Lyra's second-in-command, Zara, approached with news. "Commander, the preparations for our joint missions are underway. Our teams are ready to begin exploring new frontiers together." Lyra smiled, her eyes shining with determination. "Excellent. Our journey has only just begun. The galaxy holds many mysteries, and together, we will uncover them." Transition. The alliance between Earth and the Amazonian Confederation marked a pivotal moment in history. With their combined knowledge and strengths, they embarked on missions that would take them to the far reaches of space, solving complex challenges and safeguarding the prosperity of their worlds. As the night drew to a close, the sense of unity and purpose was palpable. The Amazonians had come to see that, despite humanity's flaws, they shared a deep-rooted desire for peace and progress. In that realization, they found hope for a future where both civilizations could thrive together, united in their quest for harmony and understanding. This new alliance promised a future brimming with possibilities. With each step forward, both humans and Amazonians were reminded that the greatest strength lay in unity, and the brightest future was one built on trust, respect, and shared dreams.